An unbelievable turn of events in the fourth quarter, to say the least. How do you put it into perspective?
Look, I told those guys I'm really old, and I've coached a long time, and I've never been part of a fourth quarter like that. You know, I mean, I've seen turnarounds, but not like that. You know, we got it to 6 with just under 6 minutes. You're thinking, okay, we got a chance now. You know, maybe down at the wire we can win it. I mean, it was incredible. We went from not being able to stop them at all to stopping them on every possession and scoring every time down the floor. I mean, it was unbelievable. Our defense in the fourth quarter was absolutely incredible. I mean, it was just incredible. After not defending all night, our fourth quarter defense was outstanding.
Was it the turnovers that really cracked the door for you?
Yeah, well, yeah, I thought, again, our intensity picked up. They turned the ball over, and then Reggie on the high pick and rolls, obviously, was just great.
Reggie was getting good looks pretty much the whole game, and so he could have had a really big game, I guess, if some of those early shots.
I think 40 is a really big game, Vince. By the way, that's a really big game, and Andre's numbers are phenomenal. I just said to somebody, if he didn't get a rebound the rest of the trip, he'd be in the top 3 or 4 in the league in rebounding. I mean, he'd be averaging 12 a game, over 12 a game if he didn't get a rebound the rest of this trip. I mean, what he's doing on the boards is phenomenal. I mean, he was just swallowing the ball up down the stretch. So, yeah, it was an incredible turnaround.
With the job he was doing in the post tonight,
and the steals, also, I mean, just really emphatic stuff there down the stretch.
Yeah, no question. I mean, his fourth quarter. I mean, look, the whole team. I mean, our fourth quarter was great, and Andre was huge in the fourth.
he seemed really confident with his post-ups tonight. Was that by far his best offensive performance of the season?
I thought he looked good down there. Yeah, we probably could have gotten him the ball a little bit more. I maybe should have called some of that, but it was, you know, we were having pretty good luck on Reggie's high pick and rolls, so we stayed with that.
Stan, the flow seemed to be back and forth a little bit, but those 2 techs on Ed Davis seemed to be one point where you guys were able to really start to get some traction.
Well, yeah, I mean, the main thing is you cut the lead. I mean, it gives you 2 points for free. So at a time, I think we were down 9. That cuts it to 7. You know, I mean, it starts to make you feel good. You know, that you're climbing back in. So, yeah, it was good.
What does a win like this kind of do for just the team's self-confidence?
Oh, I mean, I think it's just, you know, you've got 5 wins now. You're beating good people, and you know, the confidence continues to build. But you know, it's the NBA, so they're going to play again tomorrow night against the defending champion. So you got to get ready to go.
Beyond the way that you guys executed down the stretch, is this yet another example of bringing that energy and that effort and seeing it pay off once again?
Well, it did. Look, for 3 quarters, it was the worst defense we'd played all year. I mean, we didn't have a single answer for them. Not one. So it's not like we had a great defensive game, but we had a great defensive fourth quarter. So I think the thing is got to give our guys a lot of credit for not quitting on it and just continuing to play down 13 after, you know, 3, and just continuing to fight and pick up the defensive intensity and get the game finished out.